Good morning, children. Let us discuss about the political life lesson 4 understanding laws. In previous class, I have explained about the committee and also if any law is passing by the parliament, the people are having the right. If that rules and regulations are not correct, people can be approach the court or they can ask the government to change the law also. Here one example. Do you remember the photo is on the women's movement in the class 7th book? So in 7th class what you have learned, the woman changes the world. In the woman changes the world, they strike, they rallied, and finally they got the right to vote also. Even in we have seen the story also. In story also, the in 1999 women's harassment or they are struggled more under the domestic violence and all. They have given the complaint and all 1999, and by 2002 they have completed the information and committee they made it, and later they approached the court, and finally 2006 they got the right. Women's got some of the rights. In the same way, if the court is passing in the parliament or if any they are going to be passed the laws, if it is not correct for the people, they can approach the court also. They can change the laws. In the same way, the photos there showed the different ways in which citizens can protect, campaign and show solidarity. So how we can be change the laws by strikes? Here we can say the rallies. Rallies can take the place also. The following pictures point out to other ways in which people can protest unjust laws. If the parliament is passing any unjust of the laws, they can be approach the court or they can make strikes and rallies. Yesterday also I have told for you. Present the farmers are fighting for the law to change, and the central government they passed the law, and for their production and everything they have to sell or giving to the central government, but the farmers are making the strikes in the Delhi to change the law also. We need to remember that our role as citizens does not end with electing our representatives. So children, the universal alert franchise, the above 18 years they are electing the people. Electing the representatives is not important. What is right and wrong, what are the rules and regulations also we have to see it. Rather it is then we begin towards newspaper and media to carefully chart the work that is being done by the MPs and criticize their action when we feel it required. So the parliament members of the government or anything, how they are working, whether they are going in the right way or if any criticism or anything it is there, the people have the right to approach the court or can give the information through the news, television or newspapers, or then daily we have to observe that information also. Thus what we should bear in mind is that in the extent involvement and enthusiasm of the people that helps parliament perform its representative functions properly. So if the people are helping and they are asking the rights from the government, if people are actively participating in all the ways, the representatives also, the parliament also will work in the proper manner also. In the same way, if you see the glossary, the criticize, to find fault and disapprove of the person or thing in the context in the chapter refers the citizens finding fault with the functioning of the government. Criticize, if the people can find out the government is doing the fault or wrong things, they have the right to criticize about the government. Evaluation, process of the development as a simple complex, and also that complex from, and it is often to use to discuss the development of species of plant or animals and context of this. And also the in this chapter refers to way in which protecting women against the domestic violence. We have seen in the story also how they got the how women got the rights that developed from the urgently felt need a new law that can be enforced throughout the country also. So the criticizing, if the government is doing the wrong, or people are having the right to criticize it. And evaluation also, they can make evaluation, and also that it is people are having the right to question the government, right to ask the change the laws also. So let us continue in the tomorrow's class. Thank you.